you played in Germany, you played over here, you played in Croatia, you managed here and Turkey and Russia. But have you ever managed in a 46-game season? You know, that's it's.
That's also one of the reasons. It's you know, something. It's like you are in football all your life, and we can talk about English way of playing, Spanish way, Croatian, European, South American, whatever. But it's still football, you know. But still, it's very nice when you go. It's tempting when you go to something new, you know. And this is also one of the reasons, you know, why it's so tempting, because it's 46 games, you know. It's you play every day basically there, and it's you, and you can't imagine, you know. In every other league, you have a good start, and then if you have a good start, 6, 7, 8 games, then you are there, you know, and you maybe gonna have hit one crisis or whatever, but then you're there. Here, if you have a good start, it matters, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, you know, because during the season is so long and there are so many games that you have to be unbelievable strong here, fit also, but more than anything, psychologically be ready for ups and downs, to have that consistency. That is the most important thing.
I mean, so ups and downs. I mean, you've had some tremendous highs in your career as a player and a manager. We beat Germany in the World Cup quarter-final in '98, astonishing. But then I think about that game against Turkey in the Euros. I remember the look on your face then. Oh my God, can he survive this? You know.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, you are right. But then again, you know, that makes you stronger. You have it every week in football. You have it you had that this season in the Champions League also. The way, I don't know, there are many games like that. I don't think it, but now what comes to my mind was the way that Paris lost against Man United. It's also like if I was manager of Paris Saint-Germain, I would go like, is this possible? You know, it's crazy. So those games. Like the Turkey one against us, when we scored in 1 minute to go or whatever, and then you still concede a goal and go out on penalties and be so close from a historical achievement and it's for your country to be. It's not for, you know, with the greatest respect, that's your country, that's different. You know, it kills you, of course, a bit, but then you recover, and then it makes you stronger, and you are more ready for the next, when it comes next time.
So, is there a mode of football you favour? Because we've tried everything. We've gone from Tony Pulis, which is quite a bit of long-range football. We've also gone the Darren Moore, Graham Jones way, which is trying to play it out of defence, going 6 games without taking a goal kick, and trying to do that. Which is it going to be? Just so I can speak to my cardiologist and prepare myself for the season.
Look, I can't say it now, you know. I want to be, first of all, you have to be solid. Of course you have to be solid. Even Man City has to be solid. No, because there's no way that you're going to score more goals, but you can concede. Unbelievable. So you have to be solid. But I like to be solid with the players who can play football, you know. I like to not force them. I would like to convince those players to defend. And then you have bingo. And then it's a good thing, because you are solid enough with them, but also when you have a ball, you can be very dangerous. I like the ball. I also like, if you ask me this or this, I like to attack. But we're gonna see. But we're gonna see the players we're gonna have. It all depends on the players. Who will stay? Who will go? Who we're gonna get, and all that. But also you have to, although today football is more or less same everywhere, it's worldwide style, let's say, of football, still you have to respect the fans and their demands. And to me it's not a problem, because I love that kind of football, that energetic kind of football, not boring one. So because we saw, I ain't gonna mention the names, but even last season or 2 seasons ago, you had in the Premier League some great managers, world-class managers, but their football didn't suit the fans, and they don't like it. So they don't like that kind of a control football and everything, just to keep ball at the halfway line or whatever. They want passion, they want power. So, and it's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible to do that kind of having a system, but with passion and with energy and power.
So, people like me will never know what happens behind the scenes when a new manager joins a club, but you must surely be given some assurances on what players are going to have to go and what ones you can bring in and what the budget's going to be. Have you been given sort of concrete assurances, or you must have seen something to make you come here?
Of course, I mean, I spoke. That's. I was not desperate for the job, so I will sign just for signing. You know what I mean? This is also. This is a big job. It's a big responsibility. It affects the career, and you have a responsibility towards the fans, towards yourself. At the end of the day, towards the family and everything. So of course, I spoke with the club, and that project, long term or short term, they are the same. It's the same line. They are very ambitious. They want to bring the club back where it belongs. They wanted me. And they want to show with my appointment they are ambitious, and they are very, very ready to. Last year we had a good team. Last year our team on a paper was almost it was a Premier League team, to be fair, which you don't find every time when the club goes down. Okay, now. We're going to try to keep all the players that we want to keep and to bring some of the new players if somebody goes, even if somebody doesn't go, to strengthen our positions where I think and the club think it's needed and it's crucial for the ambition to stay, to try to do what we didn't do last year, and that is to go back in the Premier League. It will be very, very difficult. But that is the goal.
You were aware, presumably, us fans, and I've been coming here since 1974, but the last 2 seasons have been awful. We're in a post-traumatic state at the moment. It's just sucked the life out of us, going down from the Premier League, and then last season losing to Villa at the end. I mean, what can you say to... I mean, you've said a lot that the fans are going to like already. I mean, what more can you say about just getting things going again?
Look, when you said last season was awful, it ended awful. But you can't say that last season was awful.
No, that's true.
It was like, okay, I said you had the best team on the paper, but you had Leeds, you had Norwich that surprised. You had Villa. You can hate them. You probably hate them.
But I don't hate them. I just don't like them.
You don't like them, okay. But they have a good team. And they were lucky. They were also lucky with recruitment. They got some good players, Look, all that I can promise that my staff and the club, we're going to do everything. We're going to work. We already started, to get some good players, to make them click straight away, to keep as many players as we can from the squad, because there are some really top players there. And give me, I'm not big-headed guy, but give me ingredients, I'm going to make the team better. Is it 10%, 20%, 30%? It's irrelevant to talk about. But in talks with the club, with Luke, and with the people from the club, our goal is the same, our ambition is the same, and that is in 2 years, okay, but it starts straight away, hopefully this season, let's try to come back in the Premier League.